All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to a wet, nasty day. Let me show you. Look at the mess that we just made, taking the old wood stove out and bringing the new wood stove in. So yeah, a very wet, nasty day. The guys from Colway told me if I did not have the LS tractor, this would not have happened today. But here it is. Here's the new Cozy King 300 DS stove. And look at that inside there. That's how it looks without anything in it at all. And one of my favorite features of this stove is back here. That's a metal plate in the back instead of fire brick like a lot of the stoves do, because you're always throwing your logs in there and you always hit the back, and that's the first place fire brick's going to break is in the back, and it's hard to change in the back. But we got fire brick here on the sides, and then right here is your grate cover, so that'll hold the ash. And then if you wanted to burn coal, you'll take that out. And then over here we got our shaker, a grate shaker here. You see them going up and down. And then down here, a nice feature as well, this ash pan, and then it's got a handle. It's pretty big too. So everything's the same. I still got my draft blower fan, still the same. The blower for the ductwork is inside here. It's still the same. Thermostat cable, and then the cold air return pipe. I've got to put a filter in first. And before we fire this thing up, I'm going to get some foil tape and just go around this whole edge all the way around to keep the hot air going in to the ductwork. So let me do that real quick. Yeah, so I'm glad I had the tractor. It was very, very nasty out today. And whenever I went to pick it up with the forks, the tractor wanted to slide down the hill. And I was sliding into those IBC totes. And it was not good. I thought I was gonna get stuck in there, but we handled it, and it went pretty smooth, really, because it was just a swap out today, and they weren't even here for that long, and it's just in the nick of time because we have some cold weather coming here this weekend. I'll just show you what I'm doing here. I'm putting this tape on because see that little crack there, but when you put the tape on, it'll keep all that hot air into the ductwork where it belongs. So when I asked the guy who was here today, I said, have you seen this model of stove crack before? And he told me no. So I told him, I said, well, I talked to DS directly, and they said it has been an issue in some of the stoves from certain years, and that's what they've been doing with the ones that have been cracking. They'll send a welder to come weld it, and if it ends up not holding, then they replace the stove. So you can't complain about that. That's a company owning up to it and doing the right thing, and I appreciate what they've done here for us, because this is our only source of heat here for the farmhouse, and you know, other than the cracks, I have loved this stove. Now, it's awesome to have a new wood stove, but the bad thing about it is breaking it in. And what's going to happen is I'm going to start up a fire in here, and when it gets the stove hot, the paint's going to let off some fumes, I guess, and it's going to smell funny. And I remember last time coming down here, it was like a little fog down here in the basement, but after a while that burns off and it won't happen anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and fire it up. Perfect. And last but not least, I'm going to set my blower on high. That shouldn't be on yet because the fire's not hot. And I want this to be auto. Okay. So now it'll turn on when it heats up. But I do need to turn my draft blower on. Now we're back to how we like to run. And I got it cracked open just a hair. All right, we got her going. We got her up to over 200 on that, which I don't think is right. You smell anything?
No.
I thought you smelled a little bit.
Barely.
Okay. So you were lying to everyone? Yeah, it's not too bad yet. We'll see what happens here. All right, so it's been a few days, probably 4 or 5 days since we got the new stove in, and they must be using a different kind of paint on these stoves now, because it only smelled barely just for a couple, maybe 3 days, and it never did let off like that fog like the first one did. But yeah, we got it humming along here, and it's just doing great. Still trying to get a good ash base, but it was just in the nick of time getting this stove, because just like the rest of the country, we're getting the snow and the super cold temperatures. So I'm gonna go get some firewood, and then I've got a project in the garage. We need to go fix my winch for the tractor. All right, so the other day I was using my winch on the back of the test tractor, and I noticed it just wasn't pulling very well. So when I came back in and I set the winch down on the ground, it just all fell apart here at the crossing bearings, and just fell right out of the yoke. So I got a new crossing bearing kit right here, and then we're going to take this old one off and just replace it. Seems like it's stuck. There, oop, there it went. Just flew across the garage. These aren't the best set of snap ring pliers, I know that. To get that. There we go. Perfect. I'm just going to knock this little nick right here off. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I just hope that pounds in there decent. Okay. And there we go. Beautiful. She's fixed. All right, guys, so the new wood stove is in and it is working great, and we are in some cold temperatures. Tonight's supposed to get down to 6 and then a negative 15-degree wind chill, I think. But I'm out here gathering some hot burning firewood, some Osage orange and some locust. But I got that fixed, and then we got the winch fixed. So stay tuned, because I got some neat things coming very soon. Some things you'll get excited about, I hope, especially with the firewood. And then I posted on Facebook a picture of something that I'm building. And I'll just tell you, I'm building a box blind for deer hunting with the girls growing up, and then Cody. And then for any of the family that want to come down, I want a nice place where they can stay warm to hunt. So I'm in the process of building that. And I think if you saw in the clips earlier, you saw some saw-milled pine. Well, that's what that's for. It's for the box blind. But I wanted to ask you guys, I posted this on Facebook, and I asked everybody how much firewood you have used so far. So leave it in the comments. I just brought in my 7th tote so far this winter, so we're doing pretty good. Of course, it's been mild up until the past week or so, but yeah, leave it in the comments how much firewood you've used this winter. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, we got some more projects coming, so subscribe if you want to keep up with the channel, and until next time, thanks for watching.